In the earlier module, I described the Twin Peaks May 17, 2015 incident in Waco, Texas, an occurrence that entailed over 200 single event arrests made by the Waco Police Department surrounding what has been described in the media as a biker gang shootout that left 9 dead in the aftermath. In this exercise, a SWOT analysis will be conducted on the Waco Police Department's current communication methods using the Twin Peaks May 17, 2015 incident as a reference point. The acronym SWOT, SWOT, stands for Strengths, Weaknesses, Opportunities, and Threats. This type of analysis is a means for organizations to determine areas of task mastery and areas where improvement is needed. Let's start with the Waco PD's communication strengths. One thing about the Waco PD public information operations is that they are blessed with a great spokesperson, Sergeant Patrick Swanton. When he speaks, his presence appears to establish ethos, credibility, pathos, emotion, and logos, logical argument. He has a great ability to speak clearly in a language that is easy to understand. Check out this clip from the Waco PD Facebook page.
Okay, good morning, y'all. To give you a little bit of an update, they have darted the elk, and the elk is down. As luck would have it, the elk has fallen in the most wooded part of the creek. We have volunteers, game wardens, and officers are at this point trying to rescue the elk out of the creek, and it's obviously taken a team effort. As you can see, they've got it now, and hopefully at this point we can get it medically evaluated and make sure it's safe.
Great job. Swanton also has nerves of steel when it comes to handling press conferences and interviews at the local and national level. In addition, Swanton, in his role as public information officer, he has trended with the times by making use of the new media, as the department has Facebook and Twitter pages that Swanton uses as his primary source of information release. However, this strength also leads to weaknesses. When one analyzes the public information mechanisms used by the Waco Police Department from a systems theory approach, their communication systems appear to be somewhat closed, meaning they do not interact well with the internal and external environment. Considering the Waco PD's communication mechanisms, one can easily make the argument that there is an apparent openness, yet it is superficial, speculated, opinionated, and editorialized. The Waco PD communication message veers away from the essence of a uniform organization's communication expectation of transparency. American police departments have a media relations problem, and that problem is not limited to the various accusations and successions of distrust and conflict associated with police brutality and racial bias. Their problem goes to the heart of wearing a uniform. When they wear it, they are representative of a section of government that can exercise a significant amount of power over the citizens. They wear this uniform while engaging in public rhetoric of a subjective, opinionated, redacted nature. Greater transparency could help this media relations problem. I will eventually contend and demonstrate that police departments' public information mechanisms should be akin to the PI doctrine of military organizations. The lack of information mechanisms used by the Waco PD may be a result of budget constraints and being unable to hire a webmaster. Possible budget deficits may exist due to the massive overtime bills surrounding the prosecution of the 150 or so indictments related to the Twin Peaks May 17, 2015 incident. A bill of $250,000, which the organization must not have, as the Waco City Council just applied for federal assistance to cover the tab. However, despite these weak areas, the Waco PD has a lot of going for it. The Facebook, Twitter posts often reflect the positive side of police work including pictures of Waco PD officers at community events or just selfies with citizens whose smiles indicate their appreciation for officers and their institution. Now it is time to transition to part 2.